let's call the May 21st meeting of the Albany County Planning Board to order. Brian, Tayshaun, and Michael are here today, so we meet the quorum requirements. Amy and Jeff will not be joining us today. Do any of the board members need to recuse themselves from any of today's cases? And do any of the board members need to leave prior to 5 today? No.
Please hold,
Okay. Meeting minutes. The draft meeting minutes for April 2026 are available for review and are posted on our webpage in draft form. Do we have a motion to approve these minutes?
My motion, I'm sorry. Second.
Approved. And we get a motion to remove all the referrals with the staff opinion of defer to local consideration to the front of the agenda and vote on them as a group.
That motion. A second.
Great. Okay, we will start. First project, lot line adjustment, applicant's name, Queeman's Recycling Center LLC. Considerations, proposal to adjust 4 parcels by improving the overall layout, correcting irregular lot boundaries to enhance long-term development potential. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. Second case. Project name, UniFirst Parking Lot. Applicant, UniFirst Corporation. Consideration, proposal to rehabilitate existing asphalt parking to accommodate fleet truck along with site improvements. Staff opinion, defer to local consideration, but there are 2 advisory notes with this case. Advisory note number 1, review by the New York State Office of Parks and Recreation and Historic Preservation for the potential impacts on archaeological and historic resources should be required prior to final approval. 2, note number 2, the current stormwater pollution prevention plan, SWIP, should be revised to reflect the accommodation of the stormwater generated by this proposed action. Case, the next case. Conversion into event space. Applicant's name, McKinley Branch. Considerations, proposal seeking a conversion of unoccupied ground floor into an event space. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. And we also have an advisory note. The applicant should elaborate. This is note number 1. The applicant should elaborate on the types of events and gatherings for the space. Okay. Any other questions with that? Go on to the next case. Project name, conversion of a dwelling. Applicant's name, Marcin Piotrowski Drescher. Consideration, conversion of a dwelling, townhouse, containing 2 dwelling units to a dwelling townhouse containing 3 dwelling units. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. Next case. Project name, Barn Renovation. Applicant's name, Mark and Michelle Dorsey. Considerations, proposal to renovate an existing barn to host events. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. Next case. Yeah, we do have the applicants here for that, but in our case, this defer, I feel, is like an approval, and we're okay. Thank you. Okay. Next case. Project name. Town of Westerlo Local Law 2026 moratorium. Consideration, a local law establishing a temporary land use moratorium prohibiting commercial solar energy systems and energy storage systems within the town of Westfield. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. Next project name, amendment of local law of 2026 on residential solar consideration. Amendment of local law number 4 of 2021 entitled Commercial and Residential Solar Energy Systems to clarify and eliminate redundancy. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. Next case. Project name, Verizon Small Cellular Wireless Facility. Applicant's name is Cellco Partnership, doing business as Verizon Wireless, as represented by Tectonic Engineering. Consideration, proposal for the installation of an unmanned wireless communications facility on an existing wood pole on the New York State right of way. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. Next case, project name T-Mobile Tower alterations. Consideration, proposed alteration to an existing wireless telecommunications equipment on a tower. Staff opinion, defer to local consideration. Next project, county area variance. Applicant's name is Russell County. Consideration, proposal seeks a 17-foot front yard setback relief to permit construction of a front deck. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. Next project. Project name, conversion of a basement. Applicant's name is Sean Bayless. Consideration, conversion of a basement space into an additional dwelling unit in a pre-existing non-conforming structure. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. Next project. Project name, commercial tattoo studio. Applicant's name, Dustin Aran. Considerations, conversion of a restaurant into a tattoo studio and yoga studio. Staff opinion is defer to local consideration. Do we have any questions or thoughts on any of these projects? I don't either. Can we get a motion to vote on them all at once?
Motion. I'll second.
I concur. Okay. Our next case, project name, Coles Collision. Applicant, ABD Engineering / representing Coles Collision. Considerations. Proposal seeking an area variance and a site plan review to demolish an existing building and construct a new 10,000 square foot facility for expanded collision shop and storage use with reconfigured parking and access. Area variance is required as they are proposing a 5-foot setback instead of the required 25-foot residential buffer. Staff opinion is modified local approval to include review by the New York State Department of Transportation for the design of highway access, drainage, and assessment of road capacity is required. 2, the village, note number 2, the village should ensure that all zoning requirements are in compliance prior to the final site plan review. Now, I'm sure we do have some questions or comments on this. Yeah,
I just
we
want
have
to
a
see.
map.
This one?
It's the 5 foot in the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gotta be, is it off to that side?
Yeah, it's, this one.
Over
Yeah.
there?
The border of, like,
Okay, so we've got looks like we have some planning stuck in there.
Yeah,
But is that new planning or,
yeah, they're planting new.
They're proposed planning.
so the requirement technically is at 25
25 feet.
25 feet, they're requesting a smaller
Yeah,
setback, and their proposal to address that setback
yeah,
at
because,
5 feet is to put
plants.
plants.
Do we have any public comment on this at all? Has anybody?
yeah, there is public comments regarding this buffer space too, but the client, the applicant was stating that it didn't exist, like the 25-foot buffer didn't exist even.
Oh, it didn't exist now. Right, it wasn't here already.
There was
Yeah.
already a variance for the current.
So that's what the client, the applicant has been saying, but yeah. I think the other concern was the traffic because this will have trucks coming.
Are they expanding the lot? I'm looking at it now.
The
Man.
building is gonna be smaller.
I mean, technically speaking, yeah, because according to, I mean, what I'm looking at, there's.
Commercial traffic and large
It's
vehicles.
definitely.
Yeah, they do a lot of work, I know that.
Yeah.
They're all.
So are they expanding it?
They're going to. They're gonna demolish an existing building
Yeah.
and construct a new 10,000 square foot facility for an expanded collision shop. So they're gonna,
Move it, take it down.
And then building.
and build a new one because they're busy.
And so is that the current site plan? What
Yeah,
building are
this is
they
the
demolishing?
proposed one. This is the proposed one. And this is the current one.
So that's the proposed one.
Yeah, this is the current where they don't have this access here. So they're proposing a new access point. Oh, sorry, this side.
Up there. You're gonna have a new access to Nash Place.
New residential buffer currently exists.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, so it
Ah.
never existed.
And that was in response to concerns by the village planning board,
What? All right,
saying that there was,
no, at this point.
that there's already no buffer.
Hmm.
They were saying there's no buffer under this plan, but.
Right.
So then
There hasn't been one.
There hasn't been.
There hasn't been one.
Right.
So they're.
Is this on the border of like their commercial and?
Yeah,
residential?
so
Yes.
this lot,
because the back side of that is residential.
this is residential. This is a
Yeah.
residential lot, which is why they need 25-foot.
Right.
I mean, that's residential where the setback is, and then on the other side of that building,
This.
on the below, there's residences all
This-
around that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Do we know if it's like zoned for that or like it's mixed and they're just both in it?
I think this is commercial.
You know what I mean? Because like sometimes with the central business area, it's like there's houses like right at the edge.
yeah.
I don't know if they're, it's like the.
Well, I do think your modifies do include having the traffic plan looked at.
You're right.
Ensuring the town has to go through all of the fine print on this, but in compliance with their zoning, so you have to put those notes in there.
I guess my question is if there's clearly no 25-foot setback there now,
Right.
right? So,
This
yeah,
might,
so the crazy questions, but what was the point of sending it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, because of their revision, they had to, I guess, they had to call attention to it, right? It's existing, and then they reapply, they've got to say, hey, we're non-conforming, they got to bring it up, they can't lie.
No.
Or that would
Especially
be
if they're
good.
doing a big project that everyone's gonna notice.
Right.
So I'm wondering if the building to that point was pre-existing?
It looks like that. They're just This
So
was
I'm
a-
assuming they bought that extra lot?
Yeah, so this plat was with the different applicants, so this person has bought this lot.
Got it.
So they're reusing this area with parking.
Oh, and that makes sense because then that's probably where the 25-foot setback comes into play and that extra,
And then it wasn't there.
yes. That makes,
This is like.
Yeah.
that makes sense. Now you're building and you're expanding the parking lot
Right.
in that current layout. Okay.
Or just. Jurisdiction is the central avenue.
Mhm.
Still central avenue.
I mean, but it has the traffic study in there. I think the concern I could see from the residents, so it was the amount of traffic, right? Coming in off of that,
From Nash instead of.
Yeah.
Central.
Yeah.
Just,
yeah.
Right.
And so as long as there's something in there about a traffic study, because you're adding an extra building too, right? So you're adding an extra building, so there's another entrance on the,
On to Nash.
yeah,
They're creating another entrance.
no,
Right
this is
there.
the one.
Right.
But I think it existed, like the curb cut
It-
existed.
it would just be a full
It will be busier though.
Yeah.
Because of the
extra building,
extra.
because you already have the one.
Yeah.
But it's black, it's not there, or it is there, but they would approve it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, I guess my question is that house that's in that lot, is that a residential house? Where they're gonna demolish the building at?
This is not, this is not,
Because on the map, there's something there that's like,
Like on the very far side.
you see what I'm saying, like right here? That's a residence.
Yeah, that was a residential lot. That looks what it looks like with hip roof, with a hip roof.
Right? So like, would this setback affect that residence too? How does that normally work?
Can you show me from the-
So this is the current location, right?
Yeah,
This is the new building where they would put the new building out with the lot.
Yeah.
And then that's the residential part.
right behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about the two that are kind of right there.
Yeah.
There was like a residence, it looked like in the photo.
And then in the, like, where that line, you see where the parking lot is?
this one.
If you go up a little bit, where that parking lot is, right there, no, go over go to your left.
It's like that white space that's right kind of at the top of your screen.
All the way.
This one.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, this
that's
is
a
it.
residence, yeah. So then my question would be, is the setback applicable to that residence as well, right? Because is it that the setback is supposed to be 25 feet from a residence? You know what I mean?
Yeah, or the property line. It should be, I think it's the property
Property line.
And now, is that the building or is that the park, like their parking lot as well?
If you want to add another note that you look at all of the setbacks across the whole site.
Yeah.
just-
Okay,
I would just say that, just because we're only factoring in, our current discussion only factored in the one side on
The
that,
one proposed.
but there's the residence on the other side, and I mean, I don't know what the current,
We can add to the note too, that they should ensure all zoning requirements are in compliance prior to the final site plan review, including setbacks at all sites adjacent to property or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
They get notice of construction going on.
It should.
Right?
It should.
and it may not be, because I mean, that already is a commercial property already, so it may not, I mean, I might just be being annoying, but you're gonna demolish that whole building and that's right off the side. And then will that demolishing affect, that residence because it's so close? Like, and I don't know if this applies to us, but when you're tearing down that building, things like asbestos, anything
They
that,
have like definitely requirements they have to follow.
okay,
Yeah,
It's
no.
on your license.
Colony is tough.
okay,
And they only allow certain, like, you have to be like certified
They-
for this.
okay, good.
Yeah.
This, yeah.
They don't.
Albany is a little weird, talk about that another time.
So can we get a motion to accept the modify with the extra note? Sure. Note number 3.
I'll second that.
I concur. Next project. Project name, car wash facility applicant Louisi Company / McFarland and Johnson. Considerations. Proposal to construct a 5,400 square foot single bay car wash facility and a 1,350 square foot building for detailing and office space on a vacant site. Staff opinion is modified. Local approval to include any necessary permits or license from NYS DMV should be required to mitigate potential ground contamination from the materials used for the proposed car wash. Number 2, a notice of intent filed with the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, affirming that a stormwater pollution prevention plan has been prepared and is being implemented, or submission of a stormwater pollution prevention plan, SWIP, that is consistent with the requirements included in the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, SPEED's general permit of stormwater discharges GP-0-25-001 effective January 2025. For the construction activities that disturb more than 1 acre of land should be required prior to final approval.
The same support. Sorry,
Yeah, this is,
this is not good. What, one can add, how far up central is this?
This is central.
It's just- it's like,
Village of Colony, 1579.
it's like past. It's like between highlighted.
Yeah. Oh, okay, just above Collin, not too far from Collin.
Oh, Albany Inn Motel.
The Albany Inn Motel.
Is that one of the abandoned ones?
I think so.
Uh,
Okay. I vote to approve.
The former structure has already been
It's not,
demolished.
it's just a parking lot.
Oh,
right
never
now.
mind.
It's just
There's still one on Central.
But yeah, it is empty lot.
Never mind.
So I'm assuming there's no public comment. I know where this is, the Verizon is next door, and it is, it's empty lot now.
Did you see public comment or?
No, this one doesn't.
Yeah, good. It's an interesting, site, though.
Yeah, well, they're
Single
fitting it
bed.
in there any way they can.
Yeah, like literally.
That's on, Central, further down, you know?
Yeah, it's like fit in right, yeah.
It's pretty small.
This is fit, the one by a Wendy's, and it's like, just thrown in the middle, like, so give me this sliver, let me. I mean, they made it work, I go to that car wash.
Wash your car.
We get a motion to accept staff opinion.
That's all second.
I'm good with it. Next project. Quick check, site plan amendment. Applicant's name is Polar Engineering / Quick Check. Consideration. Proposal seeking a 1,200 square foot addition for the meeting / training space and 8 new parking spaces, modified local approval to include notification of the application should be sent to the town of Colony, including all required notices pursuant to GML section 239-N. And this is from the Village of Colony, so they're sending it to Colony to let them know what's going on.
To the town.
Yeah, to the town.
So, I mean,
It's right there, Collins.
They're proposing.
That's honestly.
Yeah,
It's
so
like the Bed Bath
it's-
and Beyond.
it's in that corner, that lot is pretty much empty.
Yeah.
In that back, it's over by the new, we're building something over there. Can't think of it by my head, off the top of my head.
Store.
Yeah, so they're just looking for,
Former Bed Bath and Beyond.
yeah,
There you go.
Posted. I mean, I guess, it's not, but we're a parking lot district at the moment.
Yeah, it's,
There in the middle of,
Yeah.
right,
across from Colony Center.
yeah,
Sure.
it's commercial, it's,
Yeah, sure. Have it.
have at it, is right. Can we get a motion to accept staff opinion?
I'm moving. Second.
I concur. Next case, project name, JRG subdivision. Applicant's name is JRG Builders LLC. Consideration, proposal for a minor subdivision of 6.435 acres over 3 tax parcels to be reconfigured into 3 conforming tax parcels. Staff opinion, modified local approval to include note number one, the site plans provided for the review indicate large area of wetlands present in proposed lot 2 and 3. The town should ensure that any disturbance to the wetlands will require notification to and review by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers for permits under section 404 of the Clean Water Act.
So I'm assuming they're doing this, in thoughts that someone will build on those.
Absolutely.
The internet for single family housing.
There.
Cause they're probably not generating anything now at this point.
No, there.
They're gonna build.
Those are the open lots there, right?
Yeah,
They're just here. Sure, yeah, there's like 3.
yeah, they sort of like L shape.
Yeah.
So that every parcel has access.
Not the only thing else you're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything with the backland.
Mhm.
The wetlands are in the rear. Well, they can't do anything with it.
So if they build, this would cause them, they would have to do what we're asking first.
Yeah.
Yes. Right, and the town, especially Bethlehem, or any of, the major towns are gonna make them.
There's been a major change in the development pace after the DEC wetland. assessment.
Has that been revised yet?
I don't know, I know it was in. there was
Remember, it got revised.
Changes since then. So
Yeah,
we haven't been notified,
it's really tied people's hands,
yes.
so they really can't get anywhere near those things. And of course, if you're gonna build on those 3 lots, and after that, Bethlehem's not gonna allow them to build back.
So is this just a formality at this point?
Yes, it is.
So we'll see this back. Okay,
Can we get a motion to accept staff opinion?
I'm motion.
Concur. Okay,
What does DEC require on top of?
they changed the amount of setback
Oh,
that used to be for water courses.
oh,
And what it's done is it's really hampered subdivisions throughout New York State. Incredible.
maybe that has.
That happened last year.
It took effect on January of 25.
Yes.
And it,
See, we haven't seen, if you noticed, we have not seen 50 or 60 unit subdivisions coming. They're not.
and it was recently challenged in
That
court
makes sense.
up to the, I think, appellate.
Right.
And it was struck down, not that the legislation itself or the regulations were horrible bad, but it was more that the process by which they were developed was found. I think faulty, I'm not aware, but then they had, I don't know if they appealed it or where that is, right? That was probably in late April.
Yes, at a year ago, the training over Hudson Valley, they had a developer, surveyors, engineers came in and said, look, this is what happens. You take a normal lot, you throw a few water courses in it, all of a sudden it becomes unbuildable. Right? We can't touch it. There's no money to be made. So people that cross the state from Buffalo to here, they're like,
Yep.
So at some point in time, when the backlog of the approved stuff is gone, the hue and cry is going to rise. But anyway, that's not for us to decide. Okay. All right, we've done that. Let's see, unfinished business, none, new business. Hey, the next meeting of the Albany County Planning Board will be on Thursday, June 18th, 2026. And the deadline for municipalities to submit referral items for the review will be June 8th, 2026. B, the Department of Economic Development, Conservation Planning hosted its second annual planning and zoning workshop on April 30th, 2026. The event was a great success with approximately 150 attendees participating in discussions and learning opportunities focused on planning and zoning initiatives. We sincerely thank everyone who attended and contributed to making the workshop impactful. And we extend a special thank you to our presenters for sharing their insights. EdCap looks forward to hosting the planning and zoning workshop again next year. It was good. I attended. I thought it was good.
Loved it.
Yeah, it was good. And we need a motion to adjourn.
I motion.